Welcome to CITAM ChurchOnline. This is Reverend Jotham Munene from CITAM Mombasa. Would like to begin a series entitled God's Not Dead, just like the movie God's Not Dead. And to start off, we want to state that God is still relevant today. Welcome. God is not dead, and is still relevant to our world today. It was a gentleman by the name of Friedrich Nietzsche, a German philosopher, who said that God was dead. In fact, in German you say it, Gott ist tot. Nietzsche was born in 15th October 1844 and died on 25th August 1900. In his book, Science, he argues that God is dead. You see, at the time he was writing, it was just when the European Enlightenment had occurred. With the advances in scientific understanding, the philosophers and scientists were agreeing that the universe is governed by physical laws. And they said, therefore, divine providence is not necessary. So Nietzsche said that humans had killed God with their scientific revolution. He said, we philosophers are free, and free spirits feel illuminated by a new dawn. But he saw that it was going to be a problem. In fact, he feared that the death of God will lead to pessimism, will lead to nihilism, will lead to despair, because there is no longer any moral authority. There is no way of making sense of the entire universe. Let me quote him again, this Nietzsche. The universe is governed by, God is dead. God remains dead, and we have killed him. Is not the greatness of this deed too great for us? Must we ourselves not become gods simply to appear worthy of it? And the other point, it is quite major to be able to be killers of God. Let me respond through a few points to Nietzsche's claim that God is dead. He said that for us to be able to do that, we must be gods ourselves. Number one, let me just say, we know that we are not gods. We still need food, we need rest, we fall sick, we die, we are still dealing with natural disasters, fires, tornadoes, pandemics, like this one called COVID. So we are not God, therefore we don't have the authority to kill God to begin with. But secondly, what Nietzsche actually was saying, he was not saying that God is dead. He was trying to argue that the role of religion in Europe is now finished after that, whatever he called a new dawn. I looked at a research from 2017 by Pew Research, and in that, it shows that 71% of Germans said they are Christians. Many of them are not practicing Christians. In other words, they may not go to church in a whole several months. And then a big percentage said they believe in a higher power. So over 100 years after Nietzsche, his own country, Germany, not to mention other countries, the USA, of course, if we go to Africa or Asia, it's a totally new story. Many people believe in God. So the belief in God has not died, even after a whole 100 years. So Nietzsche, God is not dead. But let me bring another point. This one from the late evangelist Reinhard Bonnke. He said, if God is dead, why have you not buried him? And in his characteristic fervor, Bonke answered his own question. He said, I'll tell you why you have not buried him. Because you cannot find his body. You don't know what to bury. God is on his throne. God is alive. And had you managed to bury him, then we'll not be talking about God. But you can't find him. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is a major point that God doesn't die. Another point I'd like to raise is that God is not dead and is actually alive in some of us who have chosen to follow him. We have many people in the world have a constant connection with God. You'll be surprised if I tell you, I hear God speaking to me. I hear God warning me about certain things. We still see miracles. We still see healings to show you that God is still alive. I would like to say that God is not dead. Nature is dead. And let's close with Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. Philosophies will come and go. Scientific discoveries will come and go, and they will keep contradicting each other. But the God who made the universe remains the same. And even if you wanted to, like our friends in Europe in the 19th century, you cannot kill God. God is not dead, and he is alive. You should seek to have a relationship with him. The Bible calls him the God of the living. God bless you. This has been CITAM Church Online with me, Jotham Munene, looking at the question of the death of God. And I hope that you find this informative. Should you agree or disagree, we'd like to hear some comments from you. And then we'd like to also invite you to like and also to share this video with other people through the social media platforms shown at the bottom of the screen. May God bless you.